This is the kind of weather we should be getting, and this is the weather that we are getting. It's snowing. Really? And now this is me trying to film a beautiful, elegant video like I know how to do decor, which I don't. And this is what it actually looks like. A tornado passed through here, and here's all the mail that nobody wants to open because they're afraid to get sick. Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. It's Tracy. Today's video, I just can't watch the news anymore. I'd rather stay here where it's safe, hang out with you guys, and look at makeup. So today's excuse to sit around and look at makeup, we'll call it the Sephora VIB sale recommendations. But it's not really true, but okay. See, they don't even sell this at Sephora. But you guys, I got my first Jeffree Star product. I'm so happy. The Jeffree Star Magic Star Concealer. Mine's in the shade C13. Wow, it's really pretty and it's really heavy too. Okay, maybe I better do some Sephora products. I don't want the video to be too long, so I'm going to be zipping through these really fast. This is by Fresh, the Sugar Strawberry Exfoliating Face Wash. When this first came out, I thought, first of all, I can't use it. If I exfoliate, my skin is so sensitive. But this is so gentle, and yet it works somehow, because when you start washing, you feel it exfoliate, but the beads melt away, and yet somehow it still works. And also when it said the strawberry smell, I can't stand artificial smells, but this smells really fresh. It doesn't smell like strawberries to me. I love to pair it up with my Foreo. They have all different ones at Sephora, sensitive skin, oily skin, whatever you need. And these two products together, I'm telling you guys, my skin looks so smooth. The charge on this thing lasts forever, and you just rinse it off because it's silicone. I love this thing. I used to love the Mia by Clarisonic, but I think this is better for teenage skin. And I like the Foreo better, and I'm happy I don't have to keep buying brushes all the time. They make an updated version of this now. This was released as limited edition late 2017. I was just getting into makeup then, and by the time I realized that I really wanted this palette, they didn't have them anymore. This is the Hourglass Ambient Metallic Strobe Lighting Palette. I didn't even want to take a chance and wait for the VIB sale. I was afraid it would sell out, but they still have some. No way I was going to let this palette get away again. I love this palette. I also love the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Palette. This is more of a finishing powder instead of a highlight. It is a little glowy though. These are beautiful powders. Next is the Bite Beauty Changemaker Flexible Coverage Pressed Powder. I got mine in the shade Medium 1. It's the third out of 8 shades. I love the way it looks as a finishing powder, just a tiny bit of glow. Sometimes I use it as if it were a foundation powder. I prime my eyes with it. I love this one. And you know what? I picked up one of the e.l.f. bite-size eyeshadows. This one's in the shade Berry Bad. It's amazing. I want to get more of these. And I also got some of the tape, you know, when you're doing your eyeshadow. Okay, but these aren't from Sephora. Okay, I gotta focus. This is the Pat McGrath Lab Skin Fetish Sublime Perfecting Blurring Under Eye Setting Powder. I got mine in the shade Medium. This powder sinks into your under eyes and into your skin, and it just disappears. I use it on my whole face. I love it. These are the Huda Beauty Pastel Obsessions eyeshadow palette. These are 2 out of the 3. The third one is called Mint. I really do love these palettes, but there are a couple of problems. The mattes are really dry and really dusty. And the shimmers are like broken glass. You have to be really careful when you put them on, when you take them off. Don't rub your eyes with them on. And also the colors are really very subtle. Not everybody likes that. I do, because purple is so out of my comfort zone. So I love these palettes, but not everybody does, so just be aware of that. This is Too Faced Born This Way, the Natural Nudes palette. This is footage from when the palette was brand new. I'm loving this palette. I find that it's complete on its own. The quality is there. Okay, the shimmers are not, you know, way out of this world, but for an everyday wearable palette, I think it's perfect. This is the Viseart or Viseart Paris Eyeshadow Palette. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't tried this palette yet, but the reason that I wanted to get it was because I wanted to buy a simplified version of the Pat McGrath Divine Rose palette. Now, I really, really love the Pat McGrath Divine Rose palette, but it's just such a big production number. Every time I use it, I have to deal with this shade that makes me look bruised. And you know, there is fallout. It's not a quick, easy palette to use. Does that make sense? So I wanted to get something that has similar shades to this palette, but that's a little bit quick and easy to use, easier to travel with. I heard such great reviews about it, and I've never tried Viseart before, so I wanted to try it. I'll let you guys know. I want to stay on the subject of palettes that are shiny but quick and easy to use. This is not even sold at Sephora. I warned you guys at the beginning. My last video was only about this palette. I want to let you guys know because I said I would. The mattes are very sheer and buildable. They blend beautifully, no issue there. The shimmer is a different formula from any shimmer formula I've ever seen. There's no fallout. It's not extremely bright and shiny, but if you need something to put on in the morning before work and get out the door, and you still want some shine, you don't want to deal with fallout, quick, easy to use, very wearable, and they really last on the eyes. This is the Hollywood Flawless Filter. This is very expensive. Everything is, you guys. Anyway, what I do is I ask myself, would I tell my daughter to buy this product? And if I say yes, I feel comfortable saying it's worth the money, because this is a product you use the way you want, under your foundation, over your foundation, mix it into your foundation. It is just beautiful, and it's something that, it's a highlighter that's a color of skin. And I think I'm always going to buy this as long as it's available. Yes, it's expensive, but I feel this one is worth the money, especially during the sale. I have talked, feels like a million years. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please stay safe. I can't, it's just, please stay safe. I love you guys. See you in my next video. Bye for now.
Hi, it's Whiskey. Please don't worry about stupid stuff like buying makeup right now. Just worry about staying safe.